it has become now too common that every year has become so unique with things that only happen once in 100 years, like the upcoming energy crisis. So the question is, do we give up and surrender, or do we develop an agile attitude and say, every crisis is an opportunity? So there's things that we can do, but when you ask the question, what is the most challenging infrastructure project for a mayor? My answer is 10 centimeters from here to here, because I think that's the infrastructure that is the most difficult to change. You know, the president and other distinguished guests, we all know how to build highways and how to build heavy infrastructure, but the 10 centimeters where our mentality resides, our passion for cars, our constant war with nature, that needs to change. And one thing we're doing in the city is we need to, everybody was speaking about walls in the last 4 years, but we said, how about we speak about a green wall, a permeable wall, a wall that signs a boundary, not to keep people away, but becomes a linear park. So we started this idea about 5 years ago about the orbital forest. And we said, look, we could do it ourselves, but it won't change a thing. How about every kid in Tirana plants a tree for their birthday? We give them a GPS location. We provide a mini party for the family. We give them the shovels and we dig the hole. We give them a list of trees that they can plant. A kid that can plant a tree will never cut one. And we move from the metaphor of putting roots in a place to the physical activity of putting roots in the place. So we're now a quarter of a way there with 500,000 trees in a city of a million people. We need to do 2 million by 2030. And one thing that I've understood is, you know, I attended the COP meetings, you know, 5 or 6 years ago. And every year there's been a different minister, which is fine. They take the government responsibility, but in the end, it stops with the mayor. So I think what we need to take from this COP is what is the actual duty of the mayor and how can central government, presidents, prime ministers empower the people who will be in the front line.